Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is I, your favorite alchemist, Alchemy Goddess. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. You are so greatly appreciated. If you have not yet done so, please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so that you are notified whenever I do post new content. First and foremost, happy Friday the 13th. Okay, I know that they convinced us that Friday the 13th was the day of bad luck, but what if it was actually sacred? What if it was a portal? A portal back to your power, a portal back to your softness, a portal back to your truth. And we are reclaiming it today, okay? First and foremost, it's a misunderstood day. Let's just say that. And it's about acknowledging the divine feminine in you, okay? Now, I also have this deck, the Divine Feminine Healing deck, that I will be leading today's reading off with. But I encourage you, grab you a cup of tea or maybe your coffee, but I prefer tea. Light you a candle, okay? And ground in, all right? Because we're gonna get into this energy, and you can get your tea and light your candle, even if it's a smell good candle, it's fine. And ground yourself while we start off with the Zodiacs and angel numbers and messages from Spirit, okay? So get yourself settled on in. Let's see, all right? First and foremost, the first Zodiac sign we have for today is Libra. Oh, happy Friday. First of all, you know, Libra's day, Libra and Taurus's day is Friday because Friday is ruled by Venus and Libra and Taurus are ruled by Venus. So, fitting. All right, next Zodiac we have is Aquarius. Loving the air energy today, Spirit. Thank you. And then we have Taurus. Libra and Taurus are ruled by Venus. It's Friday 13th. Come on, with it, Spirit. And Gemini. Air energy. This is about communication, thoughts. You know, let me just, because before I even dive in, y'all know I gotta, when I see it, I gotta tap in, okay? Libra is the energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Aquarius, this energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. It wasn't Sag, it was Aquarius. Rebellious, right? Idealistic, freedom-loving. And then there's Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So this is definitely a good day to retain information, especially with this Friday the 13th energy, okay? Let's go ahead and get some angel numbers to coincide with these Zodiacs. Nah, Spirit, okay. All right, so the first angel number we have is 00. I am observant. Angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. 00. I am observant. Okay? And the next number is 13. I am confident. You are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. 13, Friday the 13th. Okay, now Spirit, talk to us. 777, I am in the flow. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. You know, we had the full moon in Sagittarius, right? And that was about a lot of releasing. And now we have this Friday the 13th, this feminine energy. I mean, ooh, I got chills. It's just like Spirit is setting us up. The universe is setting us up for major shift in our lives. Are y'all picking this up? Are y'all feeling it? Are you getting more knowledgeable on, you know, astrology? Because, honey, listen to this. Number 16, I am perceptive. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. Number 16, I am perceptive. I am definitely getting a vibe that what's going on today has a lot to do with the shift in perception. And this is collective energy with the divine feminine sacred portal that is open today on this Friday the 13th, okay? That's crazy to me though. Like, we had the full moon in Sag, we have a new moon coming in Cancer, which is all about softness, okay? It's about feelings, emotions. And then this energy with the Friday the 13th about getting back to the divine in you, the divine feminine in you. I love it for us. I really do. I see messages from spirit, okay? First is be aware of people and circumstances in your way that serve as a test of your will. As you are tested, remain in high vibration to show the world how bright you shine. What you have been through can only make you stronger. The worst is over. It's over, baby, because you're stepping into your divine, okay? You are being protected by your angels. Do not worry. And your person is struggling. We got this yesterday. Your person is struggling and needs your compassion and understanding at this time. What person? What person is struggling? I don't know. I don't know. We're going to dive into the Divine Feminine deck. I did do a breakdown and put it on the screen for myself so that I did it in order. So I want to make sure it's done right, okay? So we're going to start with the Divine Feminine Healing deck. If you're interested in purchasing this deck, it is not one of mine. It is by Mystic Moon Oracles. You can find them on Etsy. You can also find them on YouTube. That is where I got it from, okay? So we're going to do a quick pull on that, and then I'll get into a little history on Friday the 13th. Just a little knowledge for you, okay? I think that it's necessary to understand so that you can allow yourself to use this portal for your divine feminine healing. I just think it's necessary. And if you're following or subscribing to my content and watching, clearly you like my vibe, so you probably think it's necessary too. Oh, let me take my shoes off. Okay. Oh, I need my glasses. So hard to see, y'all. At the bottom of the deck is waiting. Rather than waiting on another to change, I make the changes within myself so that I may have these things reflected back to me. So here's what this means with that is, this card actually says is, instead of waiting on someone else to change, you change. Because then once you make the changes, now what you were looking for is going to be reflected back to you. Possibly not from a person or that specific person, but it will be reflected. You will be able to see that the changes you've made have led you to where you actually are aligned and not where you aren't aligned. Because you can't change somebody. And waiting around for them to change just keeps you further out of alignment, right? Let's keep going. I'm going to pull, today is Friday 13th, I'm going to do 5, because I always do 5. I don't know why I'm trying to go off of I always do 5. I always lead with 5 cards. And at the bottom, worry. Worrying does nothing but disempower me. I choose to accept whatever outcome is for my highest good. It's hard when we're in the midst of going through things in life and to accept, that whatever is happening is necessary, because it makes us uncomfortable. It's different. We might lose things or lose people, and it's hard. So releasing the worry and allowing the universe to make happen what needs to happen so that you can, in fact, be a part of that flow. Remember, 777, I'm in the flow. You have to allow what needs to leave, even if you don't understand at the moment why. I promise you. What else was it? Well, what was it? You are being protected by your angels. Do not worry. You're being protected. Let what needs to go, go. Let it go. First card we have for this divine feminine healing is stages. I celebrate myself in each stage of my life. Each phase is equally important for my soul development. So Spirit's saying, do not forget where you came from. Do not forget how far you've come. Do not forget to stop and celebrate each version of yourself that is evolving in this journey. Because each phase is equally important for your soul development. Each and every one, celebrate it. Even the ones where you feel like you didn't do much, or you didn't accumulate much, or you lost whatever, celebrate it, because it's all a gift. We have unaware. I do not pretend to be blinded to things I know deep down are not good for me. Stop ignoring what you know is not right for you. It doesn't feed your soul. It depletes you. It doesn't help you vibrate higher. It diminishes your light. Do not ignore. Do not pretend to be unaware. You know, one major thing about journeying through this journey to higher self, this journey of becoming more deeper in tune with the universe and what is around you, is becoming self-aware. So knowing who you are and standing in your power is important, but knowing that you may be allowing certain things around you to take place and just ignoring them for the sake of keeping it or keeping them in your life. And Spirit said, no more of that. We're not going to pretend like we're not aware that what's around us and what's going on isn't hurting us. We're not going to pretend anymore. And we have branded. What other people think about me is none of my business. I choose to let it go now. Other people's interpretation and perception of you is based off of their experience of you. These people don't see you all day, all night, all of your existence. They don't know you the way you know yourself. How someone else perceives you will never be your story. I wrote a poem about that before. It was called... I can't remember. It was so long ago. I actually got up and recited it too at a poetry thing, an open mic. It was called Perceptions of Me. That's what it was called. And was basically saying, I can't see me how you see me. See, you see me based off of every moment that you've seen me in your life and encountered me, but I've been here all the time. I'm here 24/7, 365. So no one knows me like I know me. So your perception of me is based off of what I've shown you and what you've seen. You might have seen bad days. You might have seen good days. You might have seen horrible, horrific, and great days. But the point is, you are not, other people's perception of you will never be the truth of who you are. You know who you are inside. And we have unavailable. This rejection is from our divine protection. So it's very possible, you know, that you have been dealing with a situation where you felt rejected. Maybe someone has thrown you away. Spirit says, that's protection. And you are no longer available to this person. If this person, in fact, does decide to come back, or people decide to come back that rejected you, Spirit said they were removed for a reason. Do not allow them back in. Unavailable. I'm unavailable to what I know was removed from my life to protect me. Do not make yourself available to that. And then we have like attracts like. My energetic frequency determines my experiences. This goes hand in hand with a lot of with this worry energy. Worrying does nothing but disempower me. I choose to accept whatever outcome is for my highest good. And my energetic frequency determines my experience. So if something is being removed from your life, or something is changing, something is happening, you are being aligned. Do you get what this is saying? This is saying that your frequency is determined. Your experience is determined by your energetic frequency. So if you're not allowing what needs to be removed, how are you supposed to align with what you want? If you don't like it, why are you still sitting with it? Like attracts like. So if you're still in the energy of what you don't like, you're going to continue to attract more of what you don't like. Like attracts like. Your energetic frequency determines your experiences. And your frequency is not just how you feel. It is how you feel, but how you feel comes from everything that you allow around you. Everything that you allow in your hemisphere this is what creates your aura. This is what creates your alignment, that bubble, that light, that, I don't know how to say it, that energetic field around you. That's you. That's your job. That's your work. Now, to go a little deep into the history of Friday the 13th, quick backstory. I want to talk about it because what we've been taught about this day is a lie rooted in fear, not truth. They called it unlucky, cursed, and even dangerous. But the truth is, Friday the 13th was once considered a sacred day, a holy day, a feminine day. The number 13 is tied to the divine feminine because there are 13 moon cycles in a year. And in ancient times, women's cycles synced with the moon. Priestesses, goddesses, and wise women would gather on the 13th to rest to bleed, to pray, and to channel. It was a time of feminine power, intuition, creation, and release. Friday is named after the goddess Freya, goddess of love, beauty, fertility, and magic. So Friday the 13th, that's her day. That's our day. The feminine was feared so much, they turned her sacred numbers into superstition. Remember how I always say the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost? Where's the mother? Where's the feminine? They turned into a ghost, a superstition. Get it? They wanted us to believe our softness was weakness, that our power was dangerous. So today we reclaim it. This isn't a day of bad luck. This is a portal, a return to our feminine wisdom, our sacred rage, our intuition, our body, our voice. It's a day for remembering who the hell we are. And we're going to dive into it, all right? We're going to clarify these energies. And I'm going to start off with some tarot. Letting go. Stages. Wait, we got stages. Unaware, branded, unavailable, and like attracts like. So let's see. Spirit, please clarify the energies on the table for the collective. For this Friday the 13th. Knight of Cups is showing up in the reversal at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you do not truly understand how you are feeling at this time. You're trying to make sense of it. There's a lot of shifts happening. There's a lot of energy going around in the universe, in the atmosphere. It's big. So a lot of you probably are not fully in a place where you understand what you're feeling. Then there's the Devil. Ain't that something? And the Star, and the Chariot, and the King of Wands reverse, and the Eight of Swords reverse, and the Page of Swords reverse. Well, what I'm getting here is a lot of you were dealing with a very unhealthy situation, possibly some type of karmic tie. You can't make sense of it. I'm getting disloyalty, arrogance, stubbornness. This could be on your part or someone else's part, but at this time, even though you cannot make sense of it, you are tired of trying to make sense of it. You are ready to move forward. Something inside of you has told you, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to heal. Star card is major. It's Aquarius energy as well, but it is major. It's the energy of deep, deep soul level healing. This is huge on this Friday the 13th. Spirit, what is the stages energy? What does the collective need to know about these stages of life that they need to celebrate? So we have the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Wands reverse. So right now, it seems as though you're at this stage in your life where things are happening rather quickly. Okay, and as they are happening quickly, what's going on is you're noticing that what you wished for, or wish fulfillments, maybe wish fulfillments that, or things you once wanted or once wished for aren't working out. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles reverse. I felt that. Because the Four of Wands energy is here. It's about commitments. It's about no longer being happy. This is not a happy place for me. I'm not happy here. This is not a happy home. I'm not good. I'm not celebrating this anymore. And I feel like that's just what it is. You stopped celebrating. And Spirit said, now you need to celebrate again because the change is here. And this is a stage for you. This is exactly what you've prayed for. This is what you've wanted. It's not working. Celebrate that, because that means that it's being moved out of your life, removed out of your life. That's a reason to celebrate. Whatever it was, whatever it is, the relationship, the commitment, maybe to a job, maybe to a person, whatever it is, you don't celebrate it anymore. But Spirit said, recognizing and acknowledging that this is a stage that is moving out of your life, a phase, a person or whatever that's moving out of your life is a cause for celebration. Acknowledge it's not working because it's not aligned with you. Celebrate that. I'm just saying. Let's see. Unaware is the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Wow, you lie to yourself a lot, honey. The Chariot, and it's time to move on. You lie to yourself a lot. Listen, remember, it says, do not pretend to be blinded to things I know deep down are not good for me, right? That's the card. But then we have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the Seven of Swords. You never needed these people. They're not good for you, but you never needed them. You've always been self-sufficient, but when it's like now you're trying to fight for some type of like freedom. We just had the Sagittarius full moon. Your freedom. Knight of Wands is Sag energy. Freedom. You made some bad choices. You've been making bad choices. You've been probably making excuses for this person or excuses for this situation, lying to yourself and everyone else about it. And Spirit said, we can't do that anymore. We can't allow you to lie anymore. So we're bringing it to the surface. This is something you need to focus on healing. These decisions that you make, and it's time to move forward. You have the power within you. You are capable. It's time to go. Recognize. Open your eyes. See it for what it is. It's not what you wanted it to be. What is branded? This is the energy of what other people think about me is not my problem. And maybe that's one of the biggest things, you know, wow. Maybe that's one of the biggest things though, you know, you don't want to act haste. You don't want to do things too quickly, but you have to remember that the decision that you make for yourself is for you. This isn't a situation that you can control. You're not going to be able to control how people view you, but you can control protecting yourself. And you have to do it quickly. It does require bravery. What I'm getting is whoever this energy is for, this could be feminine, this could be a masculine. You could be a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is this is someone who definitely is hell-bent on how people view them. They care too much. And it's a fear for you. But at some point in time, you have to allow yourself to not want to control every single situation, every detail. Ladies, this might not be for you. This might be for your person, for your guy. Because I'm just saying, it sounds like somebody who's been, you know, branded. Like they feel like they have a reputation to uphold. And with the Queen of Pentacles showing up in reverse here, heavy Taurus energy, Virgo, Capricorn as well. But it just gives me this feeling that you've always been the one, or they've always been the one that showed up for people. It's a healing energy, a mother energy. A generous homemaker, practical. And it seems like somebody doesn't want people to see them in an opposite light of that. But you can't control how people are going to see you. You can't control how people are going to view you. It's not your problem. Your problem is to protect your peace. The problem is to protect your energy. What is this unavailable energy, Spirit? The Four of Swords is showing up in reverse. The Two of Cups, child. And the Page of Wands, Star card at the bottom of the deck. We talking about some really serious healing because somebody rejected you. It's the Two of Cups reverse. That's crazy. Somebody's trying. Listen, let me tell you something. Somebody's gonna try and return. They will. They will, and you need to know that they will, because when they decide to return to you, you have to remember everything that they put you through, the rejection, the tossing to the side, the fact that Spirit was protecting you, and the reason that this person is coming back, because clearly something isn't working out for them. You're going to get some flirtatious energy. And to you, it's going to feel like good news. Because it's what you waited for. But you can't be available to what rejected you. Two of Cups is reversed. Spirit said, no. They didn't choose you. They walked away from you. They hurt you. Heal this part of you so that when they do come back, because they will try. But when they do, heal this part of you so that you say no. Heal this part of you. Star card. This is deep soul level healing. It's a rebirth. Spirit, what is this? Like attracts like. King of Wands. Ooh, baby. I like it like that. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Star card is coming out reverse, baby. Listen, I told you this. I said, you will literally pull in whatever energetic frequency is around you. Who is around you? What's around you? What you doing? What you eating? What you listening to? You will attract based off of that. Like my brother said this the other day. He said, I can't watch all that sad stuff all the time, because watch all that sad stuff, you vibrate at a sad frequency. Now all the sad shit is happening in your life. Stop cussing, Stacey. All this sad stuff is happening in your life. Now what? Like attracts like. King of Wands energy is strong, commanding, bold. Spirit wants you to stand in your power, in your confidence. Be optimistic. That is an optimistic energy. That's crazy. Not be pessimistic about things. This is probably somebody who spends a lot of time speaking so negatively over themselves, maybe over their lives, maybe over whatever, right? And this is something, honestly, whoever this is for today, I have to say that because it's showing up in the reading the way that it is showing up, it's huge. It's like major healing is needed because even the Star is reversed. And it's saying, though, with the King of Wands, it's the Wheel of Fortune. You'll be very surprised if you implement exactly what I've said about being optimistic, being bold, you know, with the moves you make for yourself. You're going to see a huge difference. Your life is going to change in a major way. And honestly, that's what the Wheel of Fortune means. It was destined, right? It's destined energy, but it means turn of luck, a turning point. This will be the turning point for you. This will be the turning point for your healing. 10 of Cups reversed, 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. I'm sorry, 4 of Cups reversed, the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the 5 of Cups energy. Some of you have definitely dealt with a lot of loneliness, sadness, emotional instability, and losses. But you're developing new feelings, new beginnings, new opportunities, removing the illusions that you've allowed yourself to sit in because you had to survive what you survived. You're no longer playing small, no longer hesitant, no longer stagnant, okay? You've given a lot of yourself away, which has caused this, and you're not happy. You're not. Some of you don't even fully understand or connect with who you are, and I think that's sad. We're gonna do some yin and yang because I don't want to make this video too long. Yesterday it took like hours to upload, so I also recommend that you use this time to reclaim self-love, silence, boundaries. Do some breath work. Take the advice of what I'm giving you here. You know, like, this is, to me, this is big. I know for whatever reason, these videos don't ever get a lot of views and likes when I talk about divine feminine energy, but baby, they hit us. And it's sad. They hid the divine feminine. They gave you masculine energy, patriarchy. They took away the feminine. They took her away. They hid her because they didn't want her to know how powerful she was. She's creativity. She's intuitive. She's all-knowing. She is the balance to the masculine. And without it, we have a messed up world. So please take your time, release, surrender, purge. Take your time today. Be gentle with yourself. Acknowledge where you know you need to set boundaries. Be positive. Think that good things are going to happen for you. Believe that. Stand in that power. And then don't let nobody's ego, fears, disillusion keep you stuck, keep you small. Let's see, what is these stages? A lot of you dealt with a twin flame connection that brought you here. I'm done. A lot of you dealt with a twin flame connection that brought you here. This is what got you here. This was it. Disharmony, triggers, and conflict. And I promise you, the energy I'm getting, yes, twin flame triggers, it makes sense. It's just, you lied to yourself so much. And you can't lie to yourself no more. It's not working. You know that the things that people are doing, saying, what you know, it's not. It triggers you. It causes disharmony. It causes conflict. It's not working. It's not, and you know it's not working. And what people think of you is none of your business. Comfort zone. I'm telling you, it's like instead of you getting out of this space, you stayed small because you don't want to be judged for being truly you. Because what if they laugh at me? What if they don't like me? So the right ones will. Because if they don't like you for being you, they don't like you for speaking truth, they don't like you for showing up for yourself, they don't like you for those reasons, then they don't really like you. They like the illusion of you, not the real you. And we have freedom, leap, opportunities with the energy of unavailable. I'm telling you, Spirit gave you an opportunity. This person's rejection was you being protected. I know it's overwhelming, but they will come back. They will. But remember, they didn't choose you. Spirits give you an opportunity to leap out of here. Leap away. New beginnings. Freedom. Like this person rejecting you was your freedom. They handed you the keys to the shackles, baby. That's what they did. And Spirit wants you to know that. Because they would have kept you in a box, kept you small. Nah, and you're not small. Now, with the like attracts like energy, when I told you about staying optimistic, and this is what's going to be a huge turning point in your healing, we have past, lack, and suffering, and facade and beliefs. You can't wear a mask no more. You have to believe in yourself. This is why you've suffered for so long. This is why. Baby, please strip off the mask. Stop allowing whatever was instilled in you, maybe through childhood, maybe through the way people have treated you. Stop allowing that to keep you small. Stop suffering because of it. It's not true. It's not real. We have deception and temptation, celebration, gifts and abundance, and memories and nostalgia. Don't let the past hold you back from celebrating. We've already had that energy about celebrating on the table as well. Stages, celebrate your stages. Celebrate you. The past is the past. Stop lying to yourself. You have memories. There will be memories. There'll be that nostalgic feeling possibly to this person or a situation or whatever, but you keep lying to yourself. Celebrate. Celebrate you. Celebrate the stages of you. Celebrate the stages of you. I think I'm going to close the reading out with a little this and a little that. I'm not sure. I don't know if I should. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm going to leave it as it is. I think that was it. That was sufficient enough. I hope you guys enjoyed today's message. Don't forget, it is Friday the 13th. Divine feminine energy is high. Heal that divine in you. Do not play small. Do not play soft in the sense of, not so like be soft with you, but don't be soft with other people, especially the ones who treated you roughly. Stand in your power. Happy Friday the 13th, y'all. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, do so. Ring the bell so you're notified whenever I do post new content. Want to book a private reading, you can message me. You can email me. You can DM me on Instagram. You can message me on TikTok. Follow me on my other socials. And all the information you need will be down below in the description. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful weekend and enjoy this Friday the 13th. Oh, and I have on my pink and my burgundy for the divine feminine energy. I'm going to do my own little ritual, write myself a letter to the version of me that I no longer want to be, the version of me that suffered, the version of me that played it small, the version of me who allowed others to dim my light, the version of me who was scared to be who I am in the public eye because of judgment. I'm writing a letter to her. And I'm going to dance, and I'm going to make her feel good, and I'm going to let her know she is loved, and that she is powerful, and that she deserves a spot, that she deserves it. And I hope you do too. Y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend. Love you. Peace.